As ghosts, you must be silent, swift, deadly, and efficient. Some of you may laugh at me for talking about the tactics in Ghost Recon Wildlands, but when you play on the hardest difficulty like I do, it is very important to have these skills down so that you automatically turn to them when doing a mission. Today we're going to talk about the ability to see the relation between AI and see them as groups or cells to take out one by one. I like to call this grouping. First thing I do when I walk up to a mission is to start grouping the enemies. I could just start killing them after a quick drone reconnaissance, but that'd be sloppy and risky, unghost-like. So this is why I use this method. When doing this, you want to look at the proximity, view, and position of each hostile. Proximity is pretty self-explanatory. It's whether they're close enough to hear or even feel each other's body drop. View is whether they can see each other physically. It doesn't matter how close they are in this situation. If they can see each other, they're in the same group. Though we want to make sure that it's not a one-sided view, it's gotta be them seeing each other. Now, I'm gonna explain this later on. Lastly, position is for what position they are in relation to the other person. If one is above another person that you want to take out, say on a roof, there is the risk of him later looking down and seeing the body. I group the enemies that are likely to see the other die together. I do this with each group of enemies I find. Then I visualize a hierarchy between the groups, starting from the groups who will be seen when killed to the ones who will see them. Now this is why I said that do not group the ones that only one side can see together, because this is where the hierarchy happens. We take out the ones that will see the other die first. So basically, if there are two groups, Group A and Group B, Group A will see Group B die, Group B will not see Group A die. Let's say Group A is on a rooftop. There are 4 guys on a rooftop. Then we must take out Group A first, but then there's Group C who actually sees Group A. Then we have Group C, A, B. We take out Group C first, Group A first, and a second, and then Group B. That way we have a hierarchy of who to take out next, who to take out next. That way nobody is seen, nobody notices, and we're safe. Completely stealth. Alright, so let's keep on. Work your way down your mental list that I just told you how to create, and you just kill everybody. At the end, you'll have a nice pile of bodies, and only the dead know the difference. Now let's talk about the execution of the takedown. First, you must select the targets in the group. Mark them with the sync shot and notify your teammates. Make sure they are at the top of your mental list I told you to make. So make sure there's nobody else that will see them die. They are the top priority. Not top priority, but what I mean is they're the top ones. The ones that nobody sees, off to the side, nobody cares about. So those are the ones you should go for first. Make sure no one will miss them. Secondly, find your easiest target. Make everyone do this. If there are less targets than your teammates, have your teammates share a target. Preferably the hardest one to hit, and shoot at the same time. This way, if one misses, hopefully the one sharing the target will not. Make sure you all fire at once, and that's it. You have taken down your first group of many in the mission. Keep going, and it should be a piece of cake to take down the enemies needed to get to the objective, or even obliterate the whole enemy force. It's up to you. Just be smart and keep a lookout. Alright guys, that is it for this guide I made on Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's just a simple guide for a simple concept, but if there's more stuff you would like to see on more advanced concepts, just comment down below. I do have some ideas lined up. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.